Alright, it's NIKKE time.
Shall I put my luck to the test?
And finally do the stupid ass story mode in this game. After I use some of the event stuff, that is. Really like the mansion overworld that they did. Oh, you got cleared pretty early. Damn, I should have logged in the other day. I would have had it already.
First the G virus, now the Neo virus. It never ends.
Oh my god, it's so much easier to see the shinies in this map too. I like the nod to the original games with the perspective change with certain parts that you go to. Really nice touch on that. Damn, we're getting some OG tracks in here too. Those taken care of. Time to be massively overpowered for literally anything now.
Brightly for my radiant sun.
Oh shit, what's up?
How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
Let's see. Where is... I can do this real quick, I guess. Co-op, let's go. Failure to participate normally may result in some penalties. Well, obviously I would do the challenge difficulty. Oh, you know me, I have to get everything. I'm missing like one character, not including the Chainsaw Man event. Who to use? Doesn't really matter who the hell I use. I can just use Nihilister. Such a bad character too. You never see them used by anyone because they're so trash, and yet ironically they're my, well, not my strongest character because they're so bad, but my on paper strongest character from stats.
Now it's starting to get fun. Keep it going. Everything superfluous will be banished from Paris. Let's go live. It's my turn. Take this. Fully active. Pierce. Time to finish.
And it's dead. Oh no.
Oh yeah? Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Alright, let's see who else we can use. Who's a little more brainless? Probably Cinderella. Yep, that'll work. I wish my Rappy was high enough level. Like, I don't even think I have her 1-starred, let alone 3. And it's dead.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Yes, my commander. There is no need to hesitate. Commence firing.
And now we just pretty much throw. I think it's bad for me to engage in this part specifically, because I can easily miss with an AoE character. Oh, we actually cleared it. How about that? Yay for wasting time.
Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Shine brightly for my radiant. Focus our attack.
Yeah, well, I'm using a rocket launcher. It's not about not so much about missing as much as it's about hitting the bad target that causes everything to fail.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Yes, my commander. There is no need to hesitate.
Oh my god, we still have 2 minutes of this shit.
Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Shine brightly for my radiant. Commence firing.
Never really looked. I'm pretty sure there's just leaderboards for this at this point.
With all your might, sword.
Since you don't get any rewards or anything else, that's why people usually just throw at this point.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Yes, my commander. There is no need. Let us all strive to be beautiful.
God, fucking missiles do no damage to us.
Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Shine brightly for my radiant. Commence firing. Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Yes, my commander. There is no need to hesitate. Quickly.
Longest 2 minutes ever. It's not even going back into that fucking accuracy phase.
Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Shine brightly for my radiant. Commence firing. Swim with all your might, sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Yes, my commander. There is no need to hesitate. Commence firing.
3, 2, 1.
How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
That's a lot of damage. Yes, what is the leaderboard for this? Ranking list. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. That's like 5 times what we did. I'm not even in the top 100 of this shit. Ava, what's up? Although I wonder if that was... Yeah, that had to have been my personal damage. Who... I mean, I don't think I have anybody that would technically do more damage than Cinderella. Maybe Modernia? A Red Hood, maybe. Sniper, though. We'll try it. Let's see if Modernia can keep up with Cinderella. That's also assuming they don't just throw at the accuracy check phase.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Let's finish this in one fell swoop. What's the attack?
Oh, it is. Oh, they fucked up. Well, there goes that idea.
What close? After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Too bad, so sad. Alright. Let us check this. The shop's a supply box, nice. Alright, I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that. That's good for now. This will allow us to go through the story a bit more. Let's start from here. Now for our next report. Over the past few days, a series of missing person cases have been reported across the Ark. The central government has issued an official statement saying that the incidents cannot be classified as serial disappearances. Case 1. Missing person Miles Carter. Male, 45, former commander. 183 centimeters, 80 kilograms. Last seen leaving his home around 11 p.m. His daughter filed a report with the ACPU 2 days after his disappearance. Notable information: lost his leg during an operation on the surface and has a long history of alcohol abuse. Recently began counseling at the urging of his daughter. Those around him say he had been showing improvement and was 2 months into sobriety. Counseling? Which counseling center? Confirmation required. Meanwhile, the Rapture part discovered at the home of this missing person was said to be debris from a unit destroyed during the recent terrorist attack on the Ark, and the central government has declared that it is unrelated to the current missing persons case. However, some have raised suspicions of a cover-up, fueling ongoing controversy. W alcohol? Yeah, sounds a lot like you, huh? Case 4. Missing person, Irish Monroe. Female, 68, former nurse. 154 centimeters, 53 kilograms. Last seen around 10 a.m. after leaving to attend a gathering with acquaintances. At around 7 p.m. on the same day, her son filed a report with the ACPU. Authorities visited her residence immediately after the report was filed, but it was empty. Preliminary findings at the scene suggest the entire family has gone missing. Case classified as a family disappearance. Notable information: no signs of forced entry. A Rapture part was found in the basement. gathering with acquaintances, unable to verify details. The rapture part was placed on some kind of altar, but for what purpose? Whenever abuse alcohol a little too much. Yeah. It's okay. Alcoholism doesn't run in my family. It drives. Conspiracy theories suggest that the groundwork is being laid for a second Ark terrorist attack, fueling widespread anxiety among the general populace. Case 8. Missing person. Elsiria? Elsiria? That's a strange name. Elsiria 9. Female, 42, psychological counselor. 167 centimeters, 55 kilograms. Exact time of disappearance unknown. Reported missing to the ACPU by her last client. Notable information. Operated a counseling center. Confirmed to be the same center where Miles Carter underwent counseling. Has a daughter named Daipara. No contact with the daughter as of yet, also missing. Why did the daughter fail to report her mother's disappearance? This is no good. Bully puts the pen down. Bully's eyes shift from the case file to the computer monitor beside her. At the partition leading to the outer room, the young girl glances around, then slips inside. The face of the girl captured on CCTV was Daipara? It was unmistakably Daipara, as identified in the file for Case 8. This is the only lead we've got. Can't afford to lose this trail now. Right, can't afford to lose this trail at all. Polly grabs her sidearm. Hope it's nothing serious. She sets off from the police station. Case 9. Missing person? Polly. Uh-oh. ACPU investigator. Went missing during the investigation. Confirmed last seen heading for the outer rim. All signs point to her pursuing Daipara alone. Notable information. Confirmed to have visited the counseling center operated by Elsaria 9 on the day of her disappearance. The center is currently decommissioned. Entry is not permitted. Recently, a phrase has been reported to be circulated among the staff. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. Ooh. Right on time. Take a seat. I heard a D-wave was detected? Yes. It was 2 weeks ago. A D-wave triggered by the entry codenamed Gatekeeper was picked up. 2 weeks ago, you said. Why wasn't I notified immediately? We had to confirm a few things. The D-wave wasn't detected on the surface this time. It came from inside the Ark. We're presently picking up D-wave signals from a mansion located in the outer rim. If we move too hastily, there's a risk of the D-wave being exposed to external parties. This could reignite tensions with the outer rim, especially since the dust has only just settled from the last outer rim incident. As such, the central government has decided to handle this case with extreme caution. Which brings me to my point. Have you ever heard of the Torch of Salvation? The Torch of Salvation? I heard it before when I was working a case helping that girl Daipara search for her mother. Aren't they a cult that worships raptures as gods? It seems you're well informed. Take a look at this. Anderson hands me a document. The document reads, "Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning." Is this a prayer? Where did... We recovered this near the mansion where the D-wave was detected. It's supposedly a prayer recited at the Torch of Salvation's gatherings. And also, that mansion has been identified as a gathering site for the Torch of Salvation. We shouldn't go charging in head first, unless we want a complete fiasco on our hands. The most reliable method is to infiltrate their ranks by posing as a believer. That's why we've spent the past 2 weeks gathering all available intel on the Torch of Salvation. Intel that will be used to help you infiltrate their cover. What? Your task is simple. Memorize the materials we've compiled, disguise yourself as a believer of the Torch of Salvation, then enter the mansion and investigate the situation regarding the D-Wave. While you're there, resolve any related incidents you encounter. You want me to go undercover? I've heard a lot about your infiltration skills. Word is you've used that skill to close the book on several major cases. We're counting on you to put those skills to good use once more. Just so you know, the counters won't be accompanying you on this mission. Moving around the Outer Rim with such prominent individuals poses too great a risk. Instead, we've arranged a separate support group. Return to the commander's room. You'll meet them there. They'll brief you on the remaining mission details. Deputy Chief, are you saying? That'll be all. I have a very important meeting to attend. Well then, I look forward to hearing good news from you. Yeah. I'm a spy now. You said to meet them back at the commander's room, but it's awfully quiet in here. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I sink into the couch, and everything Anderson just told me comes flooding back. The D-Wave, the Outer Rim, the mansion, and the Torch of Salvation. Never thought I'd hear that name again. A memory of something I saw on the surface hits me abruptly. A small altar in the middle of a clearing, and a blade of unknown purpose. People lying around as if they're asleep, each of them holding a raptured part in their hands. I realize I've been entrusted with a mission far greater than I anticipated. My mind is racing. Maybe a splash of water would help clear my head. The sound of a running faucet can be heard from the bathroom. Did I forget to turn the water off? If Ravi finds out, she'll freak, Huh? My nose burns. I glance at the mirror and see blood flowing. Just like the people I saw near the altar back then. Well, that can't be good. Whoosh. Blood fills the sink, Jesus. Are you being a bit dramatic? I thought you'd be used to this by now. What the? Hey, you okay? The blood that filled the sink had completely vanished. I glanced back into the mirror again. D and K are standing behind me. Yeah, I'm fine. So are you the backup Anderson was talking about? We'll wait outside. Pull yourself together and come out when you're ready. As missing persons report continue to pour in, the central government has stated it will take firm action against those who spread false information. After washing my face, I step out and see the news is on. Dee's leaning against the wall with her arms crossed. Kay is sprawled out on the couch. They're watching the news, both with grim expressions. These days, all you hear on TV are stories about people going missing. I was told to get mission details directly from both of you. Read that first. We'll talk after. Dee tosses a stack of documents onto the table, then glances back at the news. Looks like I won't get a word out of her until I'm finished with the entire pile. At the very top of the stack of documents, it reads, Case 1, Missing Person, Miles Carter. Guess I'll take a look. You're a fast reader. Now tell me, what exactly is happening in the arc? As the question hangs in the air, my eyes remain fixed on the last page of the document. Case 9, Missing Person, Polly. The central government's trying to keep it hush-hush, but as you've just seen, there's been a string of disappearances inside the Ark. The missing persons are all different ages, genders, and backgrounds. One of them is even a NIKKE. At first glance, there doesn't seem to be any obvious link between them. Case slide the document toward me. Case 8, missing person, Alsaria 9. Notable information, has a daughter named Delpira. According to the central government records, Delpira's mother, Alsaria 9, was involved with a cult called the Torch of Salvation. So I poked around the counseling center she ran. It turns out every single missing person is somehow connected to that place. For example, this guy, Miles Carter, turns out he was going there for counseling. Iris Monroe used to work there as a nurse. Not only that, that's enough. You don't have to spell everything out. If you say so. Anyways, here's the bottom line. Every one of the missing is tied to Alsaria 9. Which brings us to the problem. She's part of a cult that worships raptures. So here's where the D-Wave is coming from. The first person to go missing, Miles Carter, vanished 2 weeks ago. Strangely enough, we picked up the D-Wave coming from the Outer Rim 2 weeks ago as well. Right at the mansion where the Torch of Salvation holds its gatherings. Something about this reeks, wouldn't you agree? So the missing persons cases, the D-Wave and the Torch of Salvation, there's a chance they're all connected. That's right. This mission's a lot more complex than the last. We've got to figure out why the D-Wave is being detected from the mansion. Get to the bottom of how it ties into the disappearances. Verify the identities of all the missing. And on top of everything else, rescue them if possible. Naturally, if we uncover anything else felonious from the Torch of Salvation while we're at it, we'll have to decide whether or not to eliminate them. Simple enough. So the Torch of Salvation's our target this time around, huh? That's what we're told. As usual, you and D will handle the infiltration. Just pose as a married couple who have been brainwashed by the cult and attend one of their gatherings. And what will you be doing? I'll go solo again this time. I've got a bad feeling about something, so I want to look into it first. Alright, now that you've been briefed on the mission, start by memorizing what's written there. D tosses another stack of documents on the table and then turns back to the news. Once again, it seems like she won't say another word until I've read through everything. Just from skimming through, it looks like this is the backstory for the couple we're supposed to play. You want me to memorize all of this? I'm off to handle some stuff. Let's give this our all. In the name of justice. Their husband and wife, both of them come from the Quodian class and have been living a fairly uneventful life in the Ark. Annette works as a nurse. On the other hand, her husband... Speaking of which alias should I use this time? Well, I believe you should be able to come up with something on your own. Sorry, go on. Her husband, William, is a researcher at the pharmaceutical company. Despite the couple's busy schedule, they never forget to show each other with attention. Everyone around them speaks highly of how happy their marriage seems. You're home, you must have had a long day. Yeah, you too. You must have had a long day yourself, darling. Not at all. Oh, what's that, honey? The flowers are absolutely beautiful. Oh, right, the flowers. I thought he was on the way home, so I picked them up. Thank you. She loves nothing more than flowers from her husband. That part of the script never seems to change no matter what role I play. Honey, it's nothing. Then one day, a calamity befalls the couple. A medical accident occurs at William's pharmaceutical company. All the blame is pinned entirely on poor William. The couple suddenly becomes buried in debt, and their idyllic life collapses overnight. Despite this, Annette never blames William. Instead, it's alright, what happened wasn't your fault, honey. It's the world that's gone crazy. Don't worry. The judges will be sent from above to guide everyone towards the end. They begin to blame the world for turning its back on them. Soon the couple becomes devoted to the Torch of Salvation. With their faith deepened, the couple decide to attend the gathering, purportedly being held at a certain mansion. Thus, they quietly head for the Outer Rim. God, that's a flimsy-ass story. They even bring a bouquet of flowers, hoping to be welcomed as initiates to the faith. The residential area near the mansion is eerily quiet. It's rather unsettling. It's like there's no one around at all. Only pages filled with prayer script are scattered about. There's no sign of life anywhere. When Kay and I were digging around, this area was crawling with cultists. So what now, darling? Let's start by checking out the area. Given the situation, I think we can drop the act. Dee and I split up to look around. While there are signs of someone was living here recently, the place itself is completely empty. The only thing worth noting is some sort of graffiti has been scrawled all over the walls. Is that an umbrella? Why would somebody draw something like that here? It doesn't mean anything. I stare at the umbrella graffiti for a while, but it offers no answers. I turn my head and see the mansion looming in the distance. From the moment I saw it, the mansion felt like it didn't belong in the outer rim. What's a perfectly intact mansion like this doing in the outer rim, you ask? Beats me. A strange rumor has been spreading in the outer rim. Locals warned others not to go near the mansion. Stay far away from the mansion unless you want misfortune to come your way. Maybe that's why it's still so intact. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe I should head toward Dia's. I'm pretty sure I saw her heading that way earlier. Dee, you here? Sorry. I didn't realize you were changing. I'm slipping into something that will be easier to move around in. No point in pretending that we're a couple at this point. So did you see anything? I noticed some strange graffiti drawn all over the place, but other than that, nothing unusual. Nothing out of the ordinary? That makes all this even more suspicious. I hear a door open behind me. Dee has changed back into her usual outfit. Doesn't look like there's anything else to learn here. Let's head to the mansion. With any luck, we might find some sort of lead there. Thanks for the headbats. Target located. Oh my god, it's her. Keep up your end of the bargain, and I'll do the same. The mansion is heavily guarded. There's no way to sneak in. The only way we can get inside without causing a scene is by reciting this prayer to prove we are believers. Memorize all this from top to bottom, and don't even think about complaining. I spent the whole night memorizing everything, just as Dee had told me. Unfortunately, I never got to use what I memorized. Contrary to what Dee told me previously, getting into the mansion ended up being extremely easy, especially since there wasn't even any security. Much like the residential district, the mansion is deserted. Aside from the ominous creaking of the floorboards under my feet, absolutely nothing else could be heard. Looks like this place is empty too. Kay and I scoped out the mansion's surroundings only 2 days ago. What the heck happened between them then and now? Did they catch wind of us snooping around? AD. But if that was so... D. It seems whatever I'm saying now is not getting through to D. I leave D to her thoughts and start surveying the lobby. In the center of the lobby, I step carefully past a shattered chandelier and spot a half-destroyed statue of a goddess. Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure. The moment I approach the creepy statue, I notice a long trail of red stains stretching down the hallway. D, you might want to see this. The trail of blood leads straight into the dining room. What a mess. You can say that again. The dining room is in complete disarray, with the rotten food scattered everywhere. Yet the foul stench lingering in the air was not coming from spoiled food. It was coming from somewhere else instead. I'll go check it out on my own. No, let's go together. The blood trail winds past the dining table, stopping at a shelf in the corner. And at the end of the trail, there's a corpse. The body had been horribly mangled. The blood hadn't even dried yet. It's clearly this just happened. What in the world is going on here? Suddenly, I feel something cold pressed into my back. Lower your weapon. It's best you don't do anything foolish. That is, if you want to keep him alive. Identify yourself. FBI, but I suppose you wouldn't know what that is. Sorry, but who I am is classified. Here's a friendly tip, though. Stop asking questions and get out of here while you still can. Damn. Hmm. 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 Miranda, are you alright? Huh? Yes, of course. I was just doing my usual firearms check. At this hour, the workday's over. The ACP works for our citizens around the clock. How was that? Did it sound cool? Not really. I don't think that's something you should be saying in this situation. Is that so? Cherish your gun like you would a loved one. What about that? This doesn't quite fit the situation either. Oh, really? Then, darn, this is good. I'm officially out of excuses. Hang on. You're not planning on waiting until I'm off duty and then heading to the outer rim, are you? The boss already told us. Since there's no way HQ is ever going to authorize an investigation, we've been told to stand by for now. But you're still investigating, aren't you, Curry? Well... Curry quickly shuts the file folder she's carrying. Alright, enjoy work as much as you can anyway. The document she was reading is labeled Case 9. I can't sit by and do nothing. I'm sorry, but I have to head to the outer room to find Polly. But we'd be defying orders. Fine by me. I've gotten used to filling out disciplinary reports. 10 pages. I mean, 6 pages. No, 3 pages. I could fill that out in my sleep. I think we'd be in for more than just a disciplinary report. Oh, even better. Then I won't have to write one at all. No, what I'm saying is, besides, Polly would have done the same for us. Corey turns to the whiteboard placed in the corner of the police station. Her vision is too blurry to make out what's written on it. But the photo of Polly pinned at the center of the board stood out perfectly clear to her. Alright, I'm off. Miranda, yes. I'm coming with you. So what's our first course of action? Are you asking me? It's just you and me. Who else would I be asking? And no more jumping out of the shadows like last time, okay? It honestly scares me to death when you do. So what you're telling me is you came out of here without a plan? Well, this is where Polly's signal was last detected. Why don't we start by searching around this area? Also, just me, or does this place feel kinda creepy? There isn't a soul around. Hey, do you see that? There's a mansion over there. Let's check it out. This is ACPU. We're coming in. Miranda yanks open the door, strides confidently through. We really shouldn't be barging in like this, Miranda. As the front door opened, a courtyard came into view. What's that? In Curry's hazy field of vision, 3 furry shapes appear. Oh no, not furries. Polly? Huh? Oh, them's dogs. That's not Polly, run! The fuck? Is that 3 dogs or a Cerberus? No, it's 3 dogs. 3 dogs lunge towards them, their eyes glowing sinister red as if infected by something. Where did they come from? Just as the largest one opens its jaws. Let's go. 2 women appear from behind. One of them fires a launcher into the air, causing the dogs to flee into the distance. You okay? Thanks a bunch. But who are you? I should be asking you the same thing. What the hell is this place, and who are you people? Hold the door. We've got to keep them out. Oh my God, is there more dogs? Oh, there's more dogs. Damn, another mansion? Am I caught in a nightmare? Ow. Don't worry, I just pinched my cheek and it definitely hurt. That means this is no nightmare. If you're still not convinced, I can pinch your cheeks too if you like. I also vote for this. That's so thoughtful, I'm tearing up. You're most welcome. Can we save the banter for later? Oh, the violently shaking door finally stops. Phew. I think they're all gone now. I thought the gunfire scared them off, but they brought friends instead. If we'd arrived any later, things could have been a disaster. Yeah, that was too close for comfort. Anyways, now that things have calmed down, let's get some proper introductions going. I'm Claire. Claire Redfield. I'm Curry from the ACPU. Thanks for your help. And this here is... I'm Miranda, also with the ACPU. The ACPU? That's right. We're the police, safeguarding citizen safety. That's what the ACPU does. So you're both police officers? Then have you heard of a man called Chris? He's my brother. He works for the Raccoon City Police Department. I haven't been able to reach him, so I've been looking for him. The Raccoon City Police Department? I'm not too sure. Have you heard of that, Curry? No, this is my first time hearing about this department. Same goes for this man, Chris. I see. It's a pity. I guess that leaves my introduction. Yeah. And you are? Name's Jill. Jill Valentine. Claire and Jill. Got it. Can I ask how exactly you two ended up here? Well, I realize how crazy this probably sounds, but I'm curious about that myself. Well, I was in a chopper getting evacuated from Raccoon City when everything went blurry. Next thing I knew, I was here. You too? I was trying to escape Raccoon City when everything started going blurry too. Before I knew it, I saw two of them getting attacked. I just reacted and sprang into action. What the hell happened to us? Oh. I think this is the last one. Oh, no, okay, I've done them all now. Okay, so now... I can actually play through the rest of them. So to sum things up, neither of you have heard of the Arc or the Outer Rim. And you've never heard of Nikke's or Raptors either? Nope. And on our end, we've never heard of this Raccoon City you say you escaped from. And it's the first time we've heard of STARS and the unit Jill belongs to. This is bizarre. It feels like I'm in a dream. A dream, you say? The offer to pinch your cheek is still open. Thanks, but no thanks. Alright. If you change your mind, just say the word. Sure thing. Actually, there is one more thing. If you've never heard of Raccoon City, I'm guessing Umbrella Corporation doesn't ring a bell either. Umbrella? I figured as much. Those dogs you were attacked by seem to be infected by a virus. That made me think Umbrella might be up to no good here as well. It's impossible to say for certain. But one thing's clear, something definitely is going on. So Corey and Miranda, what brings you to this mansion? I doubt a pair of cops would be coming to an old mansion like this just for a social call. Is this related to a case? Well, yep, that's right. We're here to find a colleague of ours who's gone missing. Her name's Polly. A missing colleague? Yeah, she was conducting an investigation and went missing around this area. You both are free to go, but with Polly's disappearance and those dogs from earlier, I'd say it's rather dangerous, so we can escort you somewhere safer. You said Raccoon City, right? I'll check with my boss about this place, so don't you worry. What about you two? We still need to find Polly. You couldn't even handle those dogs earlier. That's because it's fine. We'll stay in and help you look for your friend. Besides, by investigating this mansion, we might find out how he ended up here. There's gotta be a connection. Makes sense to me. This place is dangerous, we should stick together. And I appreciate your help. I have no idea how we wound up here, but why don't we kick off the investigation from here? First off, where? It looks like we're in the annex. It says so here on this emergency exit map. Miranda points to a bulletin board on the wall. On the bulletin board, there's an emergency exit map as well as... looks like this annex was used as a dorm. A dorm schedule. What kind of screwed up rule is that? What do you mean by ignore any child you hear calling for help? A list of dorm rules and regulations. And isn't this a notice stamped with umbrella-shaped logo was posted up? Informed consent form for clinical trial. Oh. Oh no. Alright, time to take a brief second to blow shit up.
That should do it. Reloading. Suspects detained.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Enemy sighted.
Oh my god. More robots. Not gonna lie. I think if you're a certain power level, you should just be able to skip these. Like 50 times over the recommended power level for this.
How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
While I appreciate the free advice, the fact that you're telling me to stop asking questions and leave tells me you know something about what's going on here. Who knows? What do you think? I feel a gun barrel pressed against the back of my neck. Whether you know or not, I just hope you're on our side. Sure, I'm on your side as long as you turn around and walk out of this mansion without fuss. So, what's it going to be? I stare at the corpse. The upper half has been savagely torn apart. No gun or blade could have caused that, which means something other than this woman was responsible. Something like a savage beast, maybe a wolf of some kind. Or something like that rapture I saw climbing through the window. Wait, rapture? Am I the only one who saw that? Don't even think of distracting me with strange comments. Gunfire? This way. As if on cue, Dee grabs me by the collar. Whoosh, and raises her axe to the woman's throat. You okay? Thanks for that. My next little sword, though. Lower your weapon. Don't do anything foolish. You're pretty good. Or are you really bringing an axe to a gun party? Want to see who's faster? Even with the axe blade resting against her throat, the woman remains utterly unperturbed. Instead, she merely flashes calm and confident smile. It's the same for Dee. Even with the gun pointed at her head, she remains as composed as ever. At this rate... Wait. Hey. My name's Red. I'm here to investigate a missing persons case. I have reason to believe the Torch of Salvation might be involved. A missing persons case? What about it? I don't know why you're here, but we could be after the same thing. Maybe we can... Glass shatters as something bursts through the window. On one rapture leg is the upper body of a mass-produced NIKKE, fused to something. What the hell is that? I've about had it with these interruptions. Follow me, and don't even think about using that gun. Unless you want more of those things showing up. The mystery woman disappears into the lobby. Dee, let's follow her. Notion.
Enemy sighted.
Target eliminated. I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Sounds like a party in there. Jesus. The sound fades away. We fled from the creature, making it up to the second floor of the mansion. Perhaps the stairs are too narrow, as it doesn't seem to be able to follow us up here. What is that? A monstrous fusion of a rapture and mass-produced NIKKE. Even at a glance, it's clear that the two were forcefully stitched together. The hellish appearance of that thing was nightmare fuel. Suddenly, the woman reaches her hand out to me. What do you think you're doing? The woman ignores the axe pointed at her and gently brushes my back. I'm simply trying to pat him on the back. See? I don't have my weapon in hand. With a calm smile, she raises both hands slightly. Name's Ada. I got out of Raccoon City. But then everything went blurry. Next thing I know, this mansion appears, so I was investigating the area. Raccoon City? You haven't given me your name, by the way. It's D. That's it? Just D? Yes. D puts the axe away. Okay, fair enough. D. Easy to pronounce, I suppose. But honestly, don't you think your story has holes in it? You say everything went blurry, and then this mansion appears before you? What does that even mean? I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened. My vision blurred, and this mansion just appeared. So you're saying... How many times do I need to say it? My vision blurred, and then... Ada. So... You either have no clear memory of the circumstances that led you to this mansion, or you essentially blacked out and then you found yourself here almost as if you've been teleported. Is that how you feel? Both explanations pretty much sum up how I feel. How did you know that? I knew it. She's a human from another world, brought here by the D-Wave. I have a few guesses as to what happened to you. I explained to Ada what the D-Wave is in detail. So what you're saying is something called the D-Wave swept me up and dropped me into another world? And if I want to go back, we need to wake up something called the Gatekeeper? That's about covers it, yeah. Are you even allowed to share all this information with me? What if I'm playing you in order to get that intel? You're even quick to reveal your name and intentions. Aren't you being way too kind? Or are you just that naive? What if I'm the enemy? If you meant to kill me, you would have done that the moment we met. What if I'm just gathering intel while your guard's down, then planning to kill you after? If he has my back, she'll figure something out. Figure something out? You must really trust her if you're willing to just bet your life like that. You seem awfully calm about all this, don't you think? You've just been teleported to a strange world and just saw a nightmarish monster, yet you didn't even flinch. You're not wrong. Let's just say we're both a bit odd then. At any rate, this clearly isn't the world that I know. Correct. Then, why is there evidence of the Umbrella Corporation here too? Ada points to the distance. In a space littered with long benches, an altar with a Rapture's core resting atop it stands at the far end. And strewn across the altar are sheets of paper marked with an umbrella symbol.
There are far too many things that lack beauty. Target not eliminated.
I'll make more efforts! Whoa! We're filled with power!
I swear the battles are like commercials at this point.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
T-Virus experiment report, top secret. Those are the words written at the top of the paper Ada is holding. Ada's face darkens as she reads through the document. The umbrella symbol on that piece of paper. You seem to recognize it. What's this Umbrella Corporation you mentioned? You would do that. The T-Virus and the G-Virus. Viruses? They're the names of viruses that spread throughout my world. The same viruses that drove Raccoon City towards utter destruction. What kind of virus could cause something like that? Put simply, they're viruses that can rewrite the genetic structure of living beings. They reduce intelligence and induce aggression. Those infected turn into mere living corpses. On top of that, their physical abilities are greatly enhanced. And Umbrella's the one who made these viruses? Yes. Umbrella uses the viruses for bioweapon development. Like that creature we saw on the first floor. A creature that seemed like a fusion between a rapture and a mass-produced NIKKE. Wait, don't tell me. The situation is worse than I thought. Ada hands me another piece of paper. A short paragraph is scrawled across the top of red ink. He who imbiles the holy elixir of the judge shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be reborn as a greater being. Pain is but a prelude to the transformation, and death the echo of new birth. Fear not, neo-virus development complete. Lead the foolish humans inside the Ark to their end. Just as I thought, the virus was developed here, and now what happened in Raccoon City is about to happen here as well. I'm reporting this to the higher-ups. We have to seal off the outer rim immediately, or else there's a chance the virus could spread. And if needed, we'll mobilize the Blaze Out squad. Blaze Out? Think of them as the Ark's epidemic countermeasure squad. Without another word, Dee moves to the far corner of the room. She appears to be attempting to establish radio contact. My head is spinning from all the new information I've been bombarded with. So now that your girlfriend's out of earshot, would you mind having a little chat, just the two of us? Hell yeah. About what? I'll give you whatever intel you need, but if you find the person who developed the neovirus, hand over custody of them to me. That's all I'm asking for, exchange for my cooperation. You want me to just hand over the developer to you? You don't need to worry, I won't harm them. So, what's your answer? That info better be worth something. I'll take that as a yes. Ada reaches into her coat and pulls out an old Ward notebook. What's that? Some quality reading material you should check out. It's the Cult Leader's Journal. I open it carefully, revealing the following text inside. Death is not the end. Death is purification. The purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judge descends.
Entering combat. Reload. Target not eliminated. How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
Informed consent form for clinical trial. Number 1 goal. To identify those worthy of salvation on the day of judgment. 2. Procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through a purification ritual. The ritual will span 7 days and cannot be halted or abandoned midway. During this period, bodily reactions and transformations will be observed to determine the subject's eligibility for salvation. 3. Possible phenomena and side effects. High fever, vomiting, dizziness, visual and auditory hallucinations, temporary or permanent bodily mutations. All phenomena are deemed divine trials and cannot be defied by mortal intervention. I hereby acknowledge that I have clearly understood the information stated above and give my voluntary consent to participate in this trial. I humbly accept all outcomes arising during the process as the will of the divine. Signed by Miranda. Dates. What day is it today? Forget the date. The real question is, why are you signing that? Oh, because the signature was left blank. Huh? About that. Miranda often forgets to sign her patrol logs, so Polly hammered it into her head to sign her name if the signature field is blank. Damn. Yep, Polly taught me that. Hold on, Polly? There's no time for this. Gotta find Polly. Oh my god, there's no brain in there at all. Resuming investigation. Miranda rushes to the annex. Despite how she is, I can assure you that she's a capable officer. Should we head in as well? Hold on a second. There's something I need to check. Jill, look at the symbol. It's Umbrella, isn't it? First that infected dog attack and all this. Not to mention the contents of this consent form. It seems like... Yeah, it seems to me that Umbrella's behind this somehow. If it's something that results in physical mutations, then this holy elixir of the judge might be another virus developed by them. So Umbrella even has her filthy tendrils in this place. Sorry to interrupt, but you keep mentioning this Umbrella Corporation. Would you mind explaining exactly what that is? If there's any chance it's connected to Polly's disappearance, I should know about it. Umbrella presents itself as a pharmaceutical company, but in reality, they repeatedly carry out illegal human experiments. They developed a virus that alters the human body and induces madness. What was that? I think it came from deep inside the annex. I'll go check it out. I'll inform you if something comes up. Corey, you and Claire stay here.
Engaging! We won! We actually won!
In the deep recesses of the annex is a storeroom. It is cluttered with miscellaneous junk, and in each corner of the room, a statue has been oddly placed. Meanwhile, in the middle of the room, Miranda lies half buried beneath a pile of books. It appears to have been a botched attempt to reach a book on the top shelf. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened? There was something tucked in this book. I tried pulling it out and ended up falling over. I guess this was just what I was trying to get. Miranda hands Jill a worn out note. The note reads, "The prophet greets the judge. The merciless judge punishes the sinner. The sinner kneels beneath the false goddess, and the false goddess stares down the prophet in silence. The deceitful gaze invites ruin. Only the true gaze shall open the path." It's like some kind of riddle. Oh my god, it's a fucking puzzle. Where did you say you found this? Hold on, you see that, Jill? There's a lever beneath the statue. I'll try pulling it. Wait, it could be a trap. Miranda pulls the lever beneath the statue, the goddess of victory, towards the left. The statue turns and faces the statue to its left. Whoa, the statue moved. This lever must control the statue somehow. Hold on a minute. The statue of the goddess of victory. Statue of the hooded disciple. Statue of the menacing rapture. The statue of ordinary man and woman. Each statue had a lever beneath it. All these statues can be rotated. Maybe the direction of the statue's face is connected to this riddle you found. Is all familiar with these. Miranda, don't touch anything. We haven't fully figured out the puzzle yet. I didn't move an inch. It moved on its own. I'm at the ceiling. The ceiling? The ceiling begins to cave in. Deceitful gaze invites ruin. The statue of the goddess faces the statue of the ordinary man and woman. Did we trigger a trap by turning the statue the wrong way? Miranda, quick, pull the lever the other way. Turn it to face of the disciple statue. Got it. Miranda pulls the lever of the statue of the goddess of victory to the right. The goddess's statue rotates the face of the statue to its right. As the goddess looks upon the disciple statue, the ceiling halts its descent. We almost ended up being sandwiched. There's no fucking way they made the Jill sandwich joke. Very funny. She's so fucking over it. That lever you pulled last made the ceiling stop. Does that mean this is the true gaze? Then the disciple statue must represent the prophet. If goddess statue represents a false goddess, that leaves the judge and the sinner. Typically, sin is represented by humans. Well, what should we do now? The prophet greets the judge. Miranda, could you flip the lever in front of the disciple statue and make it face the statue with the four-legged medicine? Or four-legged machine? Then next, Miranda manipulates the levers according to Jill's instructions. Thus, the statue of the disciple faces the statue of the rapture. The statue of the rapture faces the statue of the man and woman. The statue of the man and woman faces the goddess statue. And the goddess statue in turn faces the disciple statue. Is it done? Yes, for now. I'm still not entirely sure if this is the true gaze. Oh man, the last thing I want is to get squished by the ceiling again and turned into a sandwich. You and me both. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure it came from near the bookshelf. The bookshelf begins to slowly slide to the side. Soon a hidden passage is revealed behind it. God, the umbrella puzzles. I like how they couldn't, like, I mean, I guess they technically could have put one in the overworld, but since they didn't have an actual puzzle, they just decided to describe one being done.
How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
At the end of the secret passage, a tense and alert Miranda and Jill come upon a laboratory. Unlike the mansion's decrepit exterior, the lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, oh my, oh god, she's freaking out. Oh shit. The corpses strewn throughout make it clear that the research being conducted here was far from ordinary. All these bodies, shattered, oversized incubation tubes fill the room from which various corpses with unnaturally developed muscles protrude. All the bodies are completely torn to shreds. Jill averts her eyes from the horrifying sight. In an area lined with multiple computer terminals, documents bearing Umbrella Corporation's logo are scattered everywhere. Damn it, even here. Miranda, we've got a survivor over here. Lead us. What did you say? Jill brought her ear closer to the researcher, collapsed on the ground. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide these foolish mortals to the reckoning. The end, these foolish mortals, distortion of all things sacred, throwing the world into turmoil. The end is nigh. Do not resist. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist. God, guide us, our reckoning. The researcher collapsed, blood gushing from his mouth. Damn. A gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso. Damn. It's as if something had forced its way out from within. It sounds more like Alien. So that's how things unfolded in Raccoon City. All because of a virus. An entire city was wiped. Family, friends, loved ones, all gone, vanished. Anyways, we can't let the same thing happen here. We need to investigate this area, leave no stone unturned. I'm also worried about your colleague who went missing. It seems Miranda and Joe went all the way inside. Why don't we start our search here? Okay, let's do that. After that, Claire and Corey begin checking the nearby rooms one by one. The pair discovers, when they arrive at the third room, is this? Under the bed lies a weathered notebook. When Claire picks it up, a single photograph falls out. It seems to be a photo of a mother and daughter. They seem to have had a close relationship. Having trouble seeing it? Want to take a closer look? Claire holds the photo closer to Corey. The faded faces of mother and daughter begin to come to focus. It's Osari 9 and Daparia from Case 8. Daparia? To be continued. Damn. I knew something felt off. Mission code B21 declassified the Ark and Proposal for Humanity's Salvation. Within the Insular Society of the Ark, activities of perilous siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee perilous siege has been drafted. The following is a tentative proposal. Formative of pro-Rapture radical group. Public awareness of Rapture continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter Raptures personally. Therefore, pro-Rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support. This is intended to foment hostility towards Raptures among the general public. So, he has a hand in this too? Yes. Damn. Well, time to spend the rest of these.
We won! We actually won!
Have to wait for part 2 now. Yeah, it's gonna be next week at some point. Okay, I think we did all these. No, we didn't. Oh, it's because I didn't do anything outside of here. Alright, well, we're done in this area for now. Oh my god, the flashbang. Alright, let's wrap up some dailies here. Let's see if I got bumped. Yeah, I did. Got bumped out of, Diamond again. Alright, let's see if I can get back to Diamond 9. Maybe. This one's pretty iffy, but let's find out. Oh, damn, a flawless victory too. Let's go. Alright, Diamond 9's good enough for me. Let's just burn through these real quick.
Let the game, the winner, it's you! Now, let the game debute! Beyond performance!
It's crazy the sheer level that you have to whale in order to become anywhere near relevant in the fucking arena.
Now, let the game
Because so many other people do it.
season's rising star!
I think the furthest I've been in the rookie arena is rank 24, so top 25, which is still pretty good.
Now, let the game, the winner, it's you!
A little harder to get there now though, because more whales exist.
On guard! Never mind. It's just a simulation after all. It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Need to get through some of the regular story, but fortunately, I think after the dailies I'm gonna have to call it. Might do a little bit of gacha for it. End it though.
What do you say we cool off?
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Fire until your gun barrels melt.
How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
Okay. Perception. I still remember when I could just barely do these. Now I don't even have to touch the fucking cursor.
All your might for the light! My turn! Take this!
Shine brightly for my radiant self. Let us all strive to be beautiful.
I think a lot of that had to do with Cinderella's release. She's so busted to bosses.
Swim with all your might for the light! My turn! Take this! How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Let's wipe them out and head back. Well, that was
Easy.
fun, wasn't it? Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
The party isn't over yet, is it?
Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay, well, that's the major one's done.
Dispatching now.
Do our advisory.
You are truly a Why are you so eager to have a...
It's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna have no one left to advise. I wonder how that daily would even be possible at that point. That's almost everything. Oh, that's right, the mini game. Alright, I am gonna do at least one run of the mini game after I do the rest of these dailies here. What did I come in here for?
Build you everything you need. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't it feel great spending? Thank you for coming. Another successful transaction. Another successful transaction. Can I help you with anything else?
Should be good.
Shall I put my luck to the test?
Okay, yeah, it wants me to do this shit in the other thing. Alright, let's do that mini game. Let's see, okay, I did my upgrades already. Can I change character now? Oh, I can't. Jill it is.
I'll handle that one myself.
Start with a flamethrower, huh? I feel like they could have done more like turret defense with this. Very bizarre game mode. Oh, hello. I think we want reload time over anything else. I also wish you could control the shooting instead of her just doing it on her own. The hell is this? Laser cannon? Is that from Lapis? What the hell is this? Tool set for repairing the barricade. Ooh. I don't need it, but it would be a nice to have. Let's see. Oh, I can't even use this if I wanted to. That's tragic. We'll just hold on to this. Wait, what if... Oh, that's gonna be tricky, tricky. Damn. There's no way to get the flamethrower back in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't need it. We'll just have to use my carpet bomb more. Yeah, I fucked up already. Ooh, expand inventory, yes please. decreases critical damage, increases reload time. Ah, doesn't seem worth it. Okay, we can put this up here. That doesn't really help me. I want the other gun. How can I work this out? I'm good at Tetris, but sometimes this is just kind of stupid, the pieces I have to work with. Yeah, I guess I can use this. XP gain, sure. Shotgun. And more money. Whoops. Okay, more money. I guess. Did not mean to hit refresh. Let's see. Burst skill, sure.
Stars.
More experience, yes, please. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, because I can repair it, I think. We don't want anything here. Come on, repair kit, do your thing. There we go. Damn, not slow. I mean, I guess it would be a little overpowered otherwise, but... yeah, more expansion. That should do it. Move that up there. Move this over. Three shotguns. What does weapon removal do? Refresh. You may lose a large number of weapons. Refresh anyway. Yeah. Oh. It's fine, I guess. More money. Oh yeah, I should have put my shotgun back in there before I did that. Whoops.
Stars.
Faster reload.
Stars.
Oh, I can use the laser cannon now. If I can figure out how to move my shit around. Tricky. Not ideal, but it's better than nothing. I don't know how else I would do this. Oh, wait. Okay, shotgun, I think, is the way to go for this. Actually, kind of not really. I think that's a better way to go for this. Alright, let's see if this is gonna pay out.
Stars.
Faster reload, faster reload. I would love to have the grenade, but I don't know how the hell the... Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna fit that in there. The 3% damage increase doesn't seem worth it when I can just have a gun here that does a whole nother thing of damage. So I think I'm just gonna drop this for the gun.
Give you stars.
Reload time decrease, yes. Well, yes, I do want to expand, actually. Beautiful. Okay, so we can slide you over. If you let me, thank you. Now I can have a grenade. Let's go. I don't think it's possible, but I would really love to get another gun in here. How could I do it? Let's see. Nah, I'd have to lose the grenade. Honestly, I think having another gun's better than the grenade anyway. Yeah. Let's see what would happen if I... No, that's not gonna work. Tetris. Why is everything gotta be like a left-hand L shape? So tragic. Yeah, that really just messes everything up. Because I'm trying to get the grenade and the repair kit in here while keeping all my guns, but I don't think I can do that. No way that I do this. I get screwed by one block every time. Oh, I'll just have to deal with it. Tempted to refresh. Nah. Pretty good on weapons.
Hang in there a little longer.
Warning, you say. Reload time decrease, yes.
Give you stars.
Nuke that bitch. Let's go. Hello, sniper rifle. Alright. Oh, okay. Now we really gotta try to figure this out. What if? No. First of all, I would have to put it on the onset here. Oh shit. Put that back up there. Put this here. Fortunately, that means only coins will go here. What's this do again? I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. You want to keep the repair kit. Because that shit's rare. I don't see that shit very often. Okay, that kind of works. We've pretty much only lost a pistol. We did lose the scope, but we don't really care too much about that. I could not possibly do this better.
Give me stars.
There's attack damage. Probably could use that, yes. That's better. That's better.
Give me stars.
Back to a flamethrower, huh? If I dropped one of these... I would have to lose the kit if I did that. That sucks. There's no other way I could move this around and make that work. Looks like we're keeping things where they are.
Give me stars.
Looks like I need to start thinking about a burst damage increase.
Give you stars.
Nice. Okay, let's see if that helps my situation any. Another repair kit. We don't need that. Game, would you let me move my... There, thank you. Two lasers. Crazy. This over here. Oh, we can actually move the sniper rifle over now. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Ooh, okay. We can make that work, I think. Ooh, I don't think we can. Okay, maybe we can. Oh, this is so scuffy. I would love to have the metal, but I don't think I can fit it in there. Okay, hold on. What if I put this down here? This stuff out of the way. Put the gun up here. Move this down one. That actually doesn't help at all. Move you down here. Move you down here. And put you here. Put you... That doesn't help. I lose a gun. Right? Or did I have 4 guns before? Shit, I don't even know. Well, I'm not gonna fucking do much better than this. Silencer's just too freaking long. If I don't use a silencer, I can just get another gun and the experience thing. I mean, that's probably the better option. Make sure I put my money in there. Alright, let's do it. And we have a grenade now. Nice, nice. Oh no, they're starting to shoot at me. That's another sniper rifle. Okay, well, I don't have room for jack shit now. Continuous fires, largest number of bullets. Stack 50. Fires bullets. Guess we have. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how many bullets it does, though. I'll have to pay attention to that next time. Yeah, I have to keep what I've got going.
Give me stars! Give me stars!
More damage. Let's go. How's this? Increases the barricade's HP by 8. Reflects damage when the barricade is hit. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think that's possible. I would have to lose too many things. I mean, I could drop the gun, but that's kind of iffy to do. Yeah, I don't need it. My barricade's in really good shape.
Give you stars!
Well, that's kind of scary.
Give you stars!
That's really scary, actually. Come on, kick its ass, kick its ass.
Stars!
Damn, that was a lot of damage. Okay, let's see what that buys us. Ooh. An upgraded gun. And I have room for it too. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. We're gonna run with that. Well, now we really have to let our
Stars!
repair kit do its shit. Oh god, they're shooting at me now.
Give you stars!
I am not doing enough damage anymore. Holy.
Give you stars!
Is that a purple grenade? Oh, okay. How can I... I wonder if having 2 grenades is worth it. We're gonna find out. Ooh, is that another blue pistol? Hello? Okay, alright. I wonder what the purple grenade does. Oh, okay.
Give you stars!
Oh, we're taking damage. Holy shit.
Give you stars!
Alright, well, we're on the decline to loss now. What is this? Assault rifle. You don't say. Alright, how do I weasel that in here? Blue money. Ooh, oh, upgraded laser rifle. Give me an upgraded repair kit. Damn. All right, let's see how that fares.
Give you stars.
Well, certainly a lot of bullets.
Give you stars.
Come on.
Give you stars.
Jesus. Ooh, we can actually get another repair kit now. Let's see, how can I get that in here? Just like that. I don't think I can get the pistol in here though. Which is unfortunate because I would like another form of damage, but oh well, at least we have 2 repair kits.
Give you stars.
God, they take so much damage.
Give you stars.
Okay, having that barricade was definitely a
Stars.
hindsight situation. Purple SMG. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to replace the sniper rifle with the flamethrower. But also, the flamethrower just it really doesn't do a lot of damage, so that's kind of the problem. Now we'll just go with this for now. What's this do? Fires a critical bullet after 5 shots. Well, it's alright, I guess. 35%. Let's hope for the best.
Give you stars. Hang in there a little longer.
Warning, you say.
Give you stars.
How very Mega Man of you.
Time.
Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Unbelievably dead.
So, feel to
Damn.
be saved by a super cop.
Damn, who's been kicking my ass in here? Holy shit. Damn, the first mini game in a while where I'm not on the leaderboard. Crazy. They also might have a lot of upgrades though. Well, actually, no, gold's the best one because it means I can upgrade everything faster. So I'm going to do that first for sure. So that's maxed out. So that's good. High grade weapons may appear in the shop. Well, that seems pretty important. Arc HP, yeah, shit like that helps. Increase the number of refresh attempts. Has a chance to increase the number of options. Grants inventory expansion points when the game starts. Well, that was all in memory. XP gains pretty important. And with that, I'm pretty much broke. Oh, I can do the HP increase at least. How many challenges did I do? Wow, okay, I did a decent amount of them. Damn, there's no like Resident Evil stickers or anything. That's too bad. Apparently there's a few weapons I have yet to see. Alright. Well, that's everything for the event for now. We'll have to do some mainline story shit next time. But for now, thank you all for coming by. That's going to do it for me. And I will see you all next time. As for rating out, who am I going to rate out? Let's rate Tora.